First of all, nobody's going to be able to predict what's going to happen. Yes, the debt's kind of out of control at this point, but we have a history of righting ourselves. A budget does not restrict us. What a budget does is it gives us the chance ahead of time, while we're sitting here with calm heads and looking forward at what our income's going to be, to plan how we're going to spend our money. I think the stock market is great. People need to embrace volatility. We are way too short-term looking at this. If you're 20 and you start putting $100 a month away, it'll be $1 million by the time you turn 65. If you procrastinate until you're 30, now you got to save $300 a month. If you procrastinate until you're 40, now it's $800 a month. And if you wait until you're 50, $2,500 a month. Stop trying to time the market, because nobody can do that, and it doesn't matter anyway. In the long term, stocks are going to go up, because stocks represent businesses, and what businesses do is they figure out a way to be profitable. It's a contentious issue, although in the president's defense, he has said he doesn't want to raise taxes on the middle class. He only wants to raise it on people making more than $200,000. The sticking point seems to be whether or not it's going to be for everybody, temporary, or whether it's going to be permanent. Well, the old three-legged stool was your pension, Social Security, and your personal savings. Pensions are on the way out, Social Security is wobbly, so we need a new three-legged stool, and taking your personal savings and dividing it into 3 legs. The first one being your tax-free leg, that's your Roth. The second one being after-tax, which would be investment accounts, savings accounts, and the third leg then being tax-deferred, which would be your 401k and IRA. People should be investing in businesses, and the way we buy businesses is through stocks. I know stocks are volatile, but you just can't go through retirement with a fixed income portfolio. You need to be in stocks, and you need to remember, as we get reminded quite frequently, that stocks go down, and that's okay, because stocks have always come back. And the reason they do is because it's really businesses, and what businesses do is they figure out a way to survive no matter what the economy. I think my message to your viewers would be that if you want to retire at 65, don't count on Social Security. You need to be doing it on your own. We all need to have a budget. I know people don't like the B word, and so if you want to call it a cash flow plan because that's more palatable, call it a cash flow plan. Your commitment is the most important step. Once you have decided that this is something that I'm going to do, that we are going to get ourselves to the point where we are saving 10%, making that decision, really everything else then I think falls into place. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It always matters how much money you spend. I think money's enough, but they want a lot of money. I mean, we've got a national debt that's approaching $13.5 trillion, and there's $16 trillion of untaxed assets sitting off here to the side. If they could just get their hands on a third of that, that would take care of a big chunk of the national debt. Gold is actually not an investment. Now, probably people are going to stone me for saying that, but really it's a price speculation. So when you put your money in gold, you're speculating on which direction the price is going, not like when you're investing in a company which is going to grow its earnings over time. It's a lot of fun buying things, but if you can buy it and pay cash for it, wow.
Yeah, that feels
what
real
a
good.
Gift, what an inheritance to give our children and our children's children.
Now, one last quick question.